Get your reading notebook, open to the next page, write tornadoes on top, add the date too. Draw a line from top to bottom and a line from side to side, like I did in purple on mine. Add the numbers 1 through 6 in each box, like I did. You will write one answer in each box. Tornadoes by Gail Gibbons. Imagine a wind so strong if it can lift cars in the air and throw them into the trees. Imagine a wind so strong it can destroy houses. That's what a tornado can be like. Today, I'm going to read you the book Tornadoes by Gail Gibbons. The word tornado comes from the Spanish word tornada, meaning thunderstorm. It is raining hard. The winds are strong. The sky is dark. Suddenly, a twisting column of moist air reaches down from a cloud and touches the ground. It makes a loud roaring sound. It is a tornado. Tornadoes begin inside storm clouds called cumulonimbus, which are made up of warm, moist air. These large, dark clouds can grow to be tall and enormous. There is lightning, thunder, rain, hail, and high winds. Hail is frozen rain in the form of ice pellets, which may be the size of golf balls or even larger. When warm, humid air rises from the ground toward a dark cumulonimbus thunderhead, it creates an updraft that pulls more warm, humid air with it. When the air rises to where the temperature is cooler, condensation occurs, creating rain or hail. The cool air falls back towards Earth, creating a downdraft. A thunderhead is a very large, dark cumulonimbus cloud or group of cumulonimbus clouds. Condensation occurs when moist, warm air cools and turns into a liquid such as rain. The red arrows in the illustration shows the heat rising, pulling warm air with it. The blue arrows show cool air falling back to Earth. If the updraft and the downdraft come together and start to spin, a funnel-shaped cloud forms inside the thunderhead and sometimes tilts into a funnel cloud, reaching down towards the ground. You can see in the illustration how the updraft, the red arrows, and the downdraft, the blue arrows, show cool air falling back to Earth. As the funnel cloud spins faster and faster, it sucks up more and more warm air and becomes bigger and louder and more powerful. If it touches the ground, a tornado is born. Tornadoes may occur at any time of the year if the weather conditions are right. Number 1, use the text and photographs to describe how a tornado looks like a funnel. In 1971, T. Theodore Fujita developed a Fujita tornado scale rating tornadoes on a scale from F0 to F5. Since then, the scale has been enhanced, setting stricter standards for measuring damage. Starting February 1st, 2007, the enhanced Fujita tornado scale has been used to classify tornadoes from EF0 to EF5. The letter F represents Fujita. The letter E represents enhanced. Classifications are mostly based on the amount and type of damage caused. There is no way yet to directly measure the winds in every tornado. Wind speeds are estimates only and are based on the severity of the damage. No matter how big or little a tornado is, or how long it lasts on the ground, it is likely to cause damage. So after a tornado, experts study how much damage it did, and they use that information to figure out how hard the wind was blowing inside the tornado. EF tornadoes may have wind speeds between 65 miles per hour, which is 104.6 kilometers per hour, and 85 miles per hour, or 136.8 kilometers per hour. They can damage chimneys, break limbs off trees, and blow over shallow-rooted trees. Number 2, an EF0 tornado is the weakest on the scale. Does an EF0 tornado seem very dangerous to you? Why or why not? EF1 tornadoes may have wind speeds between 86 miles per hour, 138.4 kilometers per hour, and 110 miles per hour, which is 177 kilometers per hour. They can peel the surface off roofs and overturn small trucks and mobile homes. EF2 tornadoes may have wind speeds between 111 miles per hour, 178.6 kilometers per hour, and 136 miles per hour, which is 218.9 kilometers per hour. They can tear the whole roof off a framed house, demolish mobile homes, and snap or uproot large trees. Number 3, demolish is a very strong descriptive verb. Why did the author use the word instead of break or damage? EF3 tornadoes may have wind speeds between 137 mph, 220.5 kph, and 166 mph, 261.7 kph. They can uproot a forest and lift heavy cars off the ground. Do you see those cars in the air? That's why, if you're in a car and see a tornado coming, you should get out of the car and down in a ditch like these people here. EF4 tornadoes may have wind speeds between 167 mph, 268.8 kph, and 200 mph, 321.9 kph. They can demolish well-constructed houses, leaving few walls standing. Other structures may be blown off their foundations and move some distance. EF5 tornadoes are the most violent tornadoes. They may have wind speeds of 201 miles per hour, 323.5 kilometers per hour, and more. Well-constructed houses are lifted off their foundations, carried away, and totally destroyed. Trains have been lifted off their tracks. The devastation is so extreme that it is hard to believe. Wow. The only safe place to be in this kind of tornado would be a basement or some other underground place. What do you think? There are 2 regions in the United States that experience tornadoes frequently. One region is in the middle section of the country, where most of the violent tornadoes occur. It is often referred to as Tornado Alley. In this area, most of the tornadoes occur during April, May, and June. The other is the state of Florida, where most tornadoes occur during January, February, and March. The United States has about 1,200 tornadoes a year, more than any other country. Number 4, the yellow states on the map are the ones that are in Tornado Alley. Do the states not listed have tornadoes too? On May 3rd, 1999, 96 tornadoes ravaged parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota. If the EF scale had been in effect when the tornadoes occurred, some of the most destructive ones may have been classified EF5. The damage in the Oklahoma City area alone was valued at more than $1 billion. On the afternoon of March 18th, 1925, a record-breaking tornado devastated parts of Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. It is called the Great Tri-State Tornado. An estimated 695 people died. It is believed 606 people died in Illinois alone. The tornado was on the ground for 3 hours and 29 minutes and traveled 217 miles, 349.2 kilometers. If the EF scale had been in effect at this time, this tornado also may have been classified EF5. Number 5. This tornado happened in 1925, but scientists estimated the effect after 2007. How do you think the scientists estimated the strength of this tornado on the EF scale if it happened so long ago? Meteorologists are on constant watch to predict and warn people of dangerous storms that may produce tornadoes. They study computer data and radar screens. Meteorologists are scientists who study weather. The National Weather Service reports to television and radio stations if they see the possibility of tornadoes forming. This information is broadcasted every 15 minutes to give people some time to prepare. What to do when a tornado approaches? If your house has a basement, go to it at once. If you are in a house without a basement, go to an interior closet or bathroom far from the outside walls. Crouch down low and cover your head with your hands. Stay away from windows and outside walls. Try to cover yourself with a mattress or heavy blankets for protection from falling debris. If you can crouch under a set of stairs, if you are in a car, get out immediately. Try to find a low spot, such as a ditch, to lie in. Lie flat on your stomach and cover your head with your hands. After the tornado, be careful of fallen electrical wires, broken glass, and unsafe structures. Try to have an adult help you. Number 6. So, where would you go in your house? What about if you were in a car? Tornado happenings. Most tornadoes occur in the afternoon. Most tornadoes last less than 10 minutes. Most tornadoes rotate counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere, which is north of the equator, and clockwise in the southern hemisphere, south of the equator. In the United States, only the National Weather Service issues tornado forecasts nationwide. Tornadoes have occurred in all 50 states of the USA. Funnel clouds form over water too. When they touch down on water, they are called waterspouts. Most tornadoes are classified EF0 or EF1. EF5 tornadoes are very rare. Thank you for listening.